Hey guys, Peter from Location, and we are back on Carisfoot Road today to show you a stunning 2-bedroom garden maisonette. The owners have done an exceptional job with a full refurb, reconfigure and an extension in the garden. It's a beautiful, beautiful space. So let's go and take a look. And we are in. And right off the bat, the first thing I have to show you on the tour is this beautiful reception room. You can get a really good understanding of the proportions and the room sizes in these houses. And we've already mentioned that the owners did a full refurb in 2020, and they've done a really good job in keeping some of the original character. You've got the floorboards, the skirting, the cornicing and rosette, the fireplace. But also you might remember from our last tour on Carisfoot Road that they have these beautiful LED lights too. And that box bay window just floods this space with light. It's beautiful. And the attention to detail is great too. As we walk through, you'll notice these orange and coral tones. You've got the sofa, the pillow, and you've also got this shelving unit which houses the books that have also been color-coded by their spines as well. It's a very, very smart job. So onto one of the bedrooms. Now this is actually the bigger room of the two. The owners have decided to keep this as a very spacious home office and remote working space. Actually, I think it's really well suited to a big double bedroom. You could run the bed from down here and still have plenty of space for wardrobes in the corner and shelving on the left. Also gives you a sneak peek of the works that the owners have carried out since they've been here, but more about that when we get into the kitchen. As we move down the property, this is a good place to talk about Victorian homes. Now, quite often these hallways are fairly narrow. You can see that this is maybe 3 feet wide. And so when you have a conversion with different hallways and rooms leading off of these spaces, it's quite hard to configure how you close those rooms off. What the owners and the architects have done here is gone for what are called pocket doors. So you can still close off the bathroom in this instance, but rather than having a door that opens out into the hallway or into the bathroom and making it fairly unusable, you have doors that recess inside the wall that save space. It's a very, very smart idea. Now the shower room itself is continuing with this really thought out design. You have these coral tones on the wall, a casted concrete dyed sink that was imported all the way from Athens, and then a very sleek finish with this tiling that goes up the wall as well. Super smart design. So now down into the kitchen, which is where the majority of the works were carried out. The extension was done in 2020. The owners worked with an architect called Mario Pillar to do this side return. And they've added on probably less than 100 square feet, but you can see how much that's transformed this room. They've now got space for a 6-seater dining table, super cozy in the winter, really bright in the summer. The glasswork helps the light level in here too. It's a typical summer's day. It's pouring with rain, it's very grey and overcast, but you can see the light levels in here. The attention to the design and detail as well. You've got these black door frames, window frames that match in the paneling above me here, and that extends out into the garden. Looks great from the inside, looks even better from the garden. And then a bit on the kitchen. Now the owners have gone for a bespoke ply kitchen. They've gone with a stainless steel on the counters, and they've matched in these cupboards here with the back of the island all the way down to the toaster. The detail is incredible. If this is the kind of aesthetic that you're looking for, but you don't have the budget to go for a high-end bespoke kitchen, helpful hint, take a look at companies like Plykea. They'll use IKEA base units and they'll cover them with a laminate front, and you get this aesthetic but without the hefty cost. Now we are very grateful that there's been a break in the rain so we can show you the garden in its full glory. A moment ago I mentioned how impressive this kitchen silhouette is from the garden, and you get that full picture from here. That black cladding along with the glasswork, it's just really impressive. The garden itself has been well thought through. These tiles are a continuation from the kitchen, so it feels very much an extension of that living space. Borders themselves are beautiful, quite a Japanese or Asian feel out here. And you've got a space for the morning, drinking your coffee, and then a space in the evening, maybe for your gin and tonic. Super secluded out here as well, and although we're north facing, it is a real sun trap. You can also tell how quiet it is. All we can hear at the moment are the birds and the rain. A really nice space. As we head up to the master bedroom, there's a few things that we haven't talked about yet. Firstly, the properties share a freehold. Secondly, there's underfloor heating in the bathroom and the kitchen. Thirdly, there's a utility space that's been configured underneath the internal stairs that lead up to the bedroom. And lastly, just opposite the stairs up to the master bedroom, there's access to a very large cellar that gives you all the storage you need. That's it. I'll see you up in the bedroom. And we are up into the master bedroom. And this is probably the most unique part about this home. The majority of period conversions locally will have either both bedrooms on the ground floor, or sometimes have the bedrooms in the lower ground floor. With this apartment, because of the way that the building's been converted, you get a master bedroom up on the first floor in the rear addition. Some of you might have questioned why the owners took a smaller room as their bedroom. I absolutely agree with that choice. This room is cozy, it's quiet, it's tranquil, and it has these lovely views across the gardens and playing fields as well. So that's it. That's all we have to show you today. If you love this extension as much as I do, make sure you check out Mario Pillar, the architect's details. We'll put the link in the description for you. Also, take a look at Plykia too, some really good cost-saving ways to have this similar aesthetic in your home. If you want to see more sneak peeks of off-market properties that we are showing locally, or you're curious to see full-length tours of our most recent listings, make sure you click like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon.